Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm literally creating the coupon codes for today right now, and getting everything moved over. But I want to pop on live so we don't get. I can yap at you guys while I put this up there. So I'm moving today's rhinestones. This is called magic mushrooms. Brrr, hold on, beep, you. I'm gonna move it up to top of today's deals. Okay, so today's coupon code Magic M. I'm actually putting that coupon code um, in conjunction with today's resin rhinestone. So if you buy the magic mushrooms, you can get the Dreamweaver, which I'm about to try to move into the top of today's deals. Give me a minute. You can get the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler $2 off. So that makes only 15 bucks. So you can get a smoking deal for the $15 for the cup and then $12 for the rhinestones, and you got a bundle. You can something you can go create right away. Okay. Um, give me a second. I'm moving Dreamweaver into today's deals. I'm gonna put it at the top of today's deals so you guys can find it easily. It's not anything with Dreamweaver, it's the sublimated tumbler for Dreamweaver. You get $2 off. Okay, let's see. Let's go to today's deals. And whoops, why didn't that collect? Today's deals. Click down, save. It's so pretty. It's blues and purples, and oh, you'll see. But it matches today's rhinestones perfectly. So I was like, you know what? We'll make a fun coupon code that if you buy today's rhinestones, you're buying them anyway, and you happen to want a sublimated tumbler, you can get a good deal on it. So give me a second. I gotta find Dreamweaver here, move it to the top. Da 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 da. It's gonna just be mixed in here. It's gonna be hard for me to see. Bing, 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 bing. Scanning, 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 scanning. Watch it be on the last page. Oh, it is. There it is. Okay, moving that to the top. It also works with the glass rhinestones, the sea glass that we launched a few days ago. That's also why I loved it. Okay, so Dreamweaver. Let's move this and this and this above it. There we go. Okay, we're all set. But I just want to jump in and go live. Okay, so yesterday's tumblers are done. Oh, I got so lucky, you guys. This one actually fell off the turner, but it had already cured. When it fell off, it had already gotten to a point where it didn't affect the tumbler at all. So score. So this one is ready for rhinestones. I'm gonna let it cure though. I cured mine upside down like that because you don't want to cure it on the butt because it can leave indents on the butt. And then where's she go? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I put it over there. This is the Elegant Lotus. How pretty is that with Gilmore in there? So this one also works. I know, so pretty. This one also works with today's magic mushroom. It also works with the oil slick. It also works with the sea glass. It also works, well, it works with a ton of our stone mixes because this is my wheelhouse of colors that I'm obsessed with. We glittered the butt with Herald, and then we glittered the butt with Herald, and then it's got some of that Gilmore over the top. Okay. But if you're just popping in, the coupon code, the RBD Cardinal Glass and RBD Cardinal Resin are still up and available for use. Those coupon codes will still work today. So if you saw me talk about it, but you weren't ready to fill your shopping cart yet, that coupon code is still active and it will still through today give you, I think it actually goes through tomorrow, but we'll say today for all intents and purposes because I'm not going to rush through and look. I'm pretty sure it went through Friday. That will give you the free rhinestones when you buy the RBD Bright Cardinal. Okay. I know it's pretty just like this. I actually was sitting there going like, do I want to rhinestone this tumbler? Because it's so pretty just like this. So even if you're not a rhinestone person, these sublimation tumblers, like even just doing this and then putting a customer's name like on it or like a little phrase on it or put their name in like really pretty like gold foil in the name in there, it'd be so pretty. So these sublimation tumblers do not have to be rhinestones. You can just razzle dazzle them with a couple coats of epoxy and a little bit of glitter. She's pretty. And this epoxy did so well on this edge. It did a really good job. I love this epoxy. Okay. So Who's that? Oh, thank you, Kay. You're so on top of it. Kay, did you see my answer the other day? I thought we had another another glass rhinestone mix. We don't. It is next. I thought we had another one this week, but it's because I was looking on the wrong week for the glass rhinestones. There is another glass rhinestone, I believe, launching next Tuesday. The next glass rhinestone mix is launching next Tuesday. Yeah. Today's resin. Sorry. I was looking on the wrong week when I said that. But today is magic mushrooms. Okay. There's a glitter bundle. I've actually told Alyssa, I was like, stop sending me glitter, girl. I'm drowning in glitter. I brought like 100 pounds of glitter with me, all individually bagged to do a glitter wall here. I said, and then you're sending me all these glitters. And so like I've got another like 50 pounds worth of glitter. And I'm like, girl, I'm good for now. Stop sending me glitter. It's because I don't have time to like bottle it. So I keep going, oh, I'm gonna get time. And then things happen and I don't even occur to me that I'm like, oh, now we're in the holidays where I have to try to figure out where to shop, wrap presents, do all the holiday things, make the holiday glorious for my children of going to like see lights and do things. And oh my gosh, I'm like, so yeah, no extra time this month. Hopefully in January. Ivan is hoping to be here mid-January, but when he gets here, I told him, I was like, I am taking between 5 and 7 days and I am going to Emily's house and I'm not coming back for 5 to 7 days. I'm going to defuse. You get to step in and do what I've been doing for 5 to 7 days. I'm obviously still going to be going. I'll probably go live from Emily's house with Emily. Will be crafting in her space and still going working. But I'm like, I'm going to be doing it with no children. I'm like, Mama needs to decompress. All right. So this is today's glitter bundle. We've got Live Mix, Bandit, and Houston. Okay, Live Mix, Bandit, and Houston. Those are the glitter. This is the glitter bundle for today. You've got two well, they're all they're all holographics. Houston and Bandit are going to be dad bod holographics, and Live Mix is a custom blend. It's kind of like a custom purpley fuchsia mix. It's gorgeous. Okay. Bandit is fire. Bandit is amazing. They're all amazing. Our glitter is amazing. I will eventually, y'all know, like I've kind of like gone and been like super stoked about rhinestones. It's gonna eventually ebb back and start hitting around the glitter. We have some really amazing, so we have some amazing glitter on its way. I ordered it in small amounts because I don't have lots of extra dollars, especially in the month of December. Month of December is always tight. But I ordered some new glitter. I only got 1 kilo of each, which is about 30 bags of it. It will not be available with the coupon code. It's like super premium glitters. They are. I showed them to Alyssa and she doesn't even like glitter. Like Alyssa's like, she likes the rhinestones. She's like, glitter, whatever. But she's like, I do love rhinestones. She's like, she's gotten on the rhinestone bandwagon. But she's like, glitter, sometimes it's a pretty one. There's certain ones that she's like, yes. So when she says she loves the glitter, I'm like, oop, this must be a really good one. But she's like, oh my God. And it was just a photo that I quickly shot with my camera and sent her. And she's like, oh my gosh. So it's coming. But when they come, they're gonna come and go. I ordered. There's only enough for 30 each, and once those sell, and we get the little purse from selling those, I can then order like 5 more. I think I ordered like 10, and then we'll buy another 10 more. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. Sorry, December's tough. I'm trying to still bring in some fun new stuff. But it's tough. Okay, so magic mushrooms. Oh, sorry, it's Magic Mushroom is today's resin rhinestone mix. Magic M is the coupon code for today. If you are buying Magic Mushroom rhinestone mix today, it's $12. You can then add the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler. So I put Dreamweaver at the top of today's deals. So you can order the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler for $2 off. That's not the sublimation vinyl or the print. That is sublimation print or the vinyl. That is just the tumbler. So you got to do the drop down menu, add the Dreamweaver sublimated tumbler, and instead of $17, it will become $15 when you use the Magic M coupon code. So I figured a ton of you are already going to be buying today's magic mushroom. This is just a way to get a tumbler. If you want to get a tumbler that matches this really, really well, I made it $2 off with the purchase of this one. So yes, and we do have new UVDTFs coming. I know there's been some lag between the last round and this round, because I had to learn how to do AI files, not artificial intelligence. Adobe Illustrator, it's a design file, and I had to learn how to do all that. So that was my learning curve, and I did. That was my technology learning last month, and I learned it. I practiced it again last night because I'm one of those, if I don't use it, I lose it. That's why I used to know how to do like SVGs and all that stuff, but I haven't used it in like 8 or 9 years. And so immediately, like I have to start all over. So I learned it, we did it, and now I practiced it yesterday actually. And now, yeah, so we got UVDTFs coming. Swag bag is going out. You may have gotten the notice. Swag bag is going out. RBD is going out. All the good things. Okay, so let's mix. Okay. If you missed it, I was gonna go look to see if Sea Glass was still available. Let me go look. I meant to do that earlier because I was gonna start talking about it, like, oh, it matches with the tumblers and all that, but oops, I spelled it with one word. Hold on. Sea Glass. Where is it? Sea Glass. Okay, there's 47. Sorry, that's the wrong one. There's 60 sea glasses left. Okay, so sea glass is, yeah, oh, so pretty. Sea glass is up. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Where's my bowl? I don't know where my mixing bowl is. Okay, so if you missed yesterday was Frostbite. It's like a blue, silver, clear, really snowflakes, winter. If you're doing like an ocean theme, you got the pretty blue in there. That, okay, so that's snowflake, but today is magic mushroom. So in the upcoming months, y'all, we just went through kind of like a heavy round of resin rhinestones. We will be going more heavy on glass rhinestones for the next like section. We have like when I do my orders, I kind of go one way or the other. We were heavy glass, and we went heavy resin, and now we're going back to heavy glass. So if you are one of our resin creators and you like buying the resin stones, there is quite a few versions and opportunities on the website for resin stones, because the next sets of stones are going to be predominantly glass. I'm not saying we won't have any more resin, but we're going to kind of focus on glass for a while. And then we'll probably rotate back into the resin. We kind of go back and forth. I know it's the dream would be to do a mix, constantly always doing a mix, but I don't have unlimited funds. We're always kind of webbing a weave of funds. Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. Okay, so if you're just jumping in, we are doing magic mushroom real quick. Magic mushroom is going to be a resin rhinestone mix. It's going to be all the sizes from 6s up to 20s. It's going to be like purples, blues. It's kind of like a chromey silver, not like no. What is it called? Not gunmetal. I guess gunmetal. Yeah, gunmetal. But what is that? Okay, it's a word that I struggle with every single time that I try to recollect this word. It's like if you have a husband that has a work truck and they have those metal boxes on the back of their work trucks, and they kind of look like it's got like a metal woven looking pattern, but it's like a thick, heavy pattern. What is that called? You guys always know what I'm talking about. I can never remember what that's called. been a wild day. Same, girl. So I have to tell you guys real quick, story time by Summer. We had to go pick up Bane today. We had Bane's ashes done and his little paw print. And he's in a really beautiful engraved urn. And we went to go pick him up today, but we got there actually right when they apparently diamond plate. Yes, diamond plate. Right every time you guys say it, I'm like, yes. I can never remember that. It looks like diamond plating, that color silver that the diamond plating is. Anyway, that's in this mix. So we went to go pick up his urn with his remains inside. And we got there right at their lunch break, which I feel like when you text somebody and say, hey, we got you ready, and we'll say, hey, we'll be there today, they should common courtesy. If they're going to shut their whole office down from 12 to 1, that should have been a response to me of like, oh, just so you know, we're closed from 12 to 1. So of course we show up at 12:30. So we went to go get tacos down the road. And we're driving down the road, and I vaguely see a homeless person here in Southern California. There's a lot of homeless people here. It's just a thing. It's not just a thing. There's a whole, but yes, there's a lot of homeless people here. So I kind of like saw him, but I was focusing on the road and I was turning at a light, and all of a sudden Vera goes, it just like this. She goes, oh my gosh, I saw his butt cheeks. Just like that. And she's like flipped around in the car like this. She's like, his whole butt cheeks are hanging out, Mom. And I was like, his whole butt cheeks. She's like, yeah, not just the top part, like Grandpa's, where there's like a little bit of his butt cheeks hanging out. She's like, his whole butt cheeks. And but the way she's saying it to me, and I'm laughing so hard because I'm like, I just vaguely saw that. My brain like acknowledged that there was a homeless guy on the sidewalk, but like did see the homeless guy really. But the way she did it was so funny. And then the way she was even like, like Grandpa's with a little bit of butt cheek, like over his pants. She's like, but his whole butt cheeks. And she's like, they were like jiggling when he was walking and everything. And then she's like, and then he went in the post office. I was like, well, he's gonna get the police called on him. And so then we literally just went like half a block down the street, pulled in, and we're getting out to go get tacos. And she whispers to me, she's like, Mom, also his front wiggly dangly thing was also hanging out. She went like this. She's like, his front little wiggly dangly thing was also hanging out. And I just almost died. It was so hard because I'm like, what? Vera. I'm like, and I didn't yell at her or anything. I just started laughing and she's got all bright red. It was so funny. And then Emily goes, I told Emily, and I asked her I said, Emily, this is what just went down. She texted me. She's like, maybe it's time for her to learn the real words. And I said, you know what that's actually called? She goes, like really quiet to me. I was like, yeah. I'm like, why are you whispering it though? She's like, oh, I thought I'd get in trouble for saying that. But not his wiggly dangly thing in front. No, it's his front wiggly. She said it's his front wiggly dangly thing. And she did this with her finger. I think it was more this that made me, I don't know, the combination. So that's the adventures of us today. That's how our day is going. That's going to be burned in her brain forever. And then, of course, the other kids started laughing. They didn't even see it, but I don't know, the whole thing. And then we're sitting there in the taco shop talking about it. Anyway, so funny. Okay. Now, if you also missed yesterday, sorry, I had to tell you guys this. I tell you guys all my funny stories. So Magic Mushroom is up on the website. Okay. If you're buying Magic Mushroom and you want to save $2 off a sublimated tumbler, the coupon code MAGICM. If you buy Magic Mushroom today, you can get the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler $2 off. Okay. When you click on Dreamweaver, you got to go to the drop down menu and select Sublimated tumbler. And then it will, when you put it in your shopping cart and you use this coupon code and you have Magic Mushroom and Dreamweaver in there, this coupon code at the bottom of your screen will give you $2 off that tumbler. She described it like being on a hook. Yeah. So there's also a oh, I didn't check to see if this one's in stock. Hold on. Let me make sure. See where we're at on this one. Ooh, my allergies are going crazy down here. The complete pack is up on the website. Okay. There's 20 of these left. I didn't get live until very late last night, you guys. So I'm kind of showing again what launched yesterday because there wasn't very many people that were able to catch that live because I did go live later yesterday. So the complete pack is up on the website. You're going to get this really pretty like peach and mint colored stripes I thought that they just went really pretty. I don't, it worked for me. My brain sees this going this way. This 20 ounce, this is a full sheet, and then you're gonna get the 20-ounce marble. Okay. And then the marble also has a keychain sized fairy, positive vibes only, and the be the energy you want to attract. So this is like the size to be able to go up and down like on a 20-ounce tumbler, and then this will fit on the bottom of the 20-ounce tumbler. Ooh. That would go really good on here. Should I do one more coat of epoxy? Because this would go really good on here. I think I'm gonna put this on this tumbler because I'm digging it now. And I wonder if I could put the fairy hanging down. Would I like the fairy there? I'm thinking of on the seam, putting the fairy hanging on the seam because she'll hide the seam. I don't know, we might be playing with this. Okay, sorry. So you get the full sheet. This is like a peach and a mint. Then you've got the gold and white marble. This would be beautiful epoxied with the honey. Shoot. Dripping honey. What was it called? Oh my gosh, I need to get more organized. You should see my table right now. Champagne bubbles, but there was one called honey something. Honey dripping, honey. I guess I could look up right here. I don't know why my brain can't remember this. It used to be able to. And this is even with my brain fog lifting a little bit. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll pull it up. Call Me Honey. Okay, so Call Me Honey would be beautiful on this because it's got like those kind of goldy amber colored stones. So you get the full sheet, 20-ounce wrap, decals here. Then you get a total tumbler. This one's going to have Be the Energy You Want to Attract, the full size one, another full size Positive Vibes Only, and then a bunch of peonies, these beautiful peonies, some little butterflies, some little swooshes of butterflies and peonies. You're going to get two of these full size. One's like a 40-ounce size and one's like a 20 or 30-ounce size. And then you get another full sheet of decals, all of those beautiful. So it's like it's the same fairy as the little keychain one, but full size. This is for like a 40-ounce, 20 and 30-ounce, 40-ounce, 20 and 30-ounce. And then you get another big, beautiful butterfly here and some wildflowers, some like little wispy wildflowers. Hold on, let me bring up comments over here. I'm missing comments. Hold on. YouTube. I'll tell you what is what, I am struggling this week. It's been really rough. Homeschool has been rough. Life has been rough. Everything has been a little bit tough over here on this week. Oh my gosh, I have a golden glitter that would go so well. Oh yeah. Well, Ivan, but Atreyu would go beautifully with this. Yep, yep, yep. You need a lot of the up and down ones. Yes. So this one has two of them. But also look, this fairy, because she is like on a swing, that's what I was saying. I could put her down across the top, and her head and her body covers up over half of that seam. There was just a little bit of seam here, but the seam here could be easily disguised. This one down here, even though there's a seam, there's different colors. Look at this. You could easily just kind of like just easily disguise this part of the seam, and then this seam would be gone behind her. But like putting Positive Vibes Only would also kind of mask it. Just right along that seam. I mean, it's still there, but it's going to be. Today's your 9 years, girl. That's a tough day. Okay, so this is the complete pack this week. It's kind of fairy, ethereal garden, kind of magical pastellies, peonies amazingness. Okay, so this is the complete pack this week. That will be available until it sells out. So that'll be up there. All right. So let's do today's rhinestone mix. So Magic M is the coupon code to go with today's rhinestone mix. It's called Magic Mushroom. Magic M is going to give you $2 off the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler when you buy Magic Mushroom. So if you get one Magic Mushroom, you can get one sublimated tumbler for $2 off. If you buy two Magic Mushrooms, you could actually do two tumblers for $2 off. It's the Dreamweaver tumbler. It's only that tumbler. It's only the Dreamweaver tumbler. It's buy this, get that, $2 off. Okay. And that's with the coupon code Magic M. All right, here we go. The other coupon codes that are active are still the Cardinal Glass, the RBD Cardinal Glass, and the RBD Cardinal Resin. Hi guys. Okay, so let's jam through this really quick. We've got, I love this stone color. This is that deep, dark blue. It is the same blue of like Hallow, but it's Hitchcock. This is like Hitchcock and a glitter. It's a rich, deep blue. Okay, and it's going to go in sixes and tens. So this is a rhinestone mix, but it's going to be heavier on the small stones. Okay, so it's going to have more small stones. It will have some of the larger stones in it, but it's going to be very heavily dominated by the little small stones. This on camera sometimes looks almost black, but it's that dark blue. It's very, very, very dark blue. Okay, super dark blue. Okay, super dark blue, but on camera it almost looks black. You got to catch the light kind of perfectly. Okay, so that's going in. Now this is going to be that diamond. What did we say that was? Now I got to go back. Diamond. Oh, diamond something. You need iced coffee. You need iced coffee ETFs. They're coming. Cute cows are coming. Coffee is coming. There's some really cute ones. I wonder if I could pull up my design program and show you guys some of the ones that are coming in. Like, it's been rough having to wear another hat in the business, but I kind of love it because I'm in complete control of, like, I just sit and create these fun total tumblers and stuff for you guys. Diamond plating. Diamond plate. Thank you. So this is going to be like that diamond plate. My little cup is getting a lot of rhinestones today. Okay, so this is that diamond plate. See, it's not a chrome silver. It's a little bit darker. So it's like a darker, deeper gray. This would look really, really good on my villains tumbler. Someday I'm going to start this tumbler. Maybe I'll have that as my goal if that's going to be my Halloween tumbler next year. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to do purple. This is going to be your very, 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 I call it crayon purple. It's the true purple, grape purple. It's gonna look like grape candy. Like a true purple. Not a black cherry, not a, burgundy purple, not a, all those lilac or lavender. This is just straight up grape purple. I think this is gonna look real pretty, like down on this deep, deep, darker, these little darker bits of these lotus. Okay. Now this is going to be like Hallow or Luther or Hallow. Hematite. Yeah. Smoked chrome. I like that. It's smoked chrome. This looks like the purple light mix glitter. Yeah, it's purple. This is true purple. Lighting, hold on. Okay. Blah. Going in, and now we have, so that is all the different sizes. That was all of the sizes mixed together. That's going to be the 6, 10s, 16s, and 20s in that mix. Okay, and then we're going to go in. Okay, then these are going to be our jelly blue ABs. Some people say blue, some people say purple. So I would say like a deep periwinkle color, because it's kind of like, is it blue? Is it purple? That's a Herald. Well, Herald is this one. Herald is more pinky purple, mauvey. Then there's a blurple. Yeah, that's a good word for a blurple. So it's, I see blue, but then if I look at it without really thinking too much, sometimes I see it as purple. I think with the AB on the front, it looks a little bit more purple. Okay, so this is today's magic mushroom. This is a good villain's color too, for Maleficent, Ursula, all those. Yes. Okay. Yep, certain lighting makes, that's what I was saying with the AB, it almost, definitely from the front with the AB flashing, it looks purpley. For sure. Okay. Love. Okay, so playing, now okay, so this is today's magic mushroom. Okay. It's really like purples and blues, and that, what did you call that? Black? Smoked chrome. I gotta try to remember that. Smoked, I like that. That's a good description. Smoked chrome, and that deep, dark blue, and then that super pure purple, and then that blue lavendery kind of dark periwinkle AB. Cheshire cat, yes. Yes. Well, it depends on which Cheshire you're doing. Whether you decide in your mind if Cheshire is pink or purple. He's kind of done both ways. Because Vera has, I see the Cheshire as purple, and Vera has a stuffed animal Cheshire that it's pink. She used it for her Halloween costume. Okay. Now, we're going to step back. So that is the magic mushroom mix. Like I said, we are going to be, oh, so I do want to tell you guys, I actually looked into doing itty bitty mixes with resin, and they don't come that small. They don't make resin rhinestones that small. They only, the smallest they make them are 6s. So even though I had said, no, we're not going to do itty bitties in resin, I actually kind of backtracked on that. I was like, well, I mean, we could. What's, why not? But she's like, nope, we don't make them that small. Only glass comes in those little 2s, 3s, 4s, little bitty stone size. All right. So I always kind of think, do I want to add more to this? But I actually don't think I'm going to add more to this one. I think this tumbler's done. This is the Dragonfly Dreamcatcher Dragonfly. I don't remember what this is called, but we glittered the butt. We used UV resin. This is Richard on the bottom, Chunky Richard. And then I did the wings. So this would be like, if you do this tumbler, it's oil slick all the way, oil slick. So you can see I did the larger like oil slicks and blacks down the body, and then I did just the outline of the wings. And I think this one's going to be done. I'm calling this one done. It's been hanging around here kind of thinking like, do I want to do the dream catcher part? But I kind of like it simple like that. So we're going to keep that guy simple. He'll probably never, we're calling that one done. I finished a tumbler. Look at that. So let's whip this guy out, because this one, we got the 2 coats of epoxy on it. So are we voting? Are we putting decals on this and then putting one more coat of epoxy on it? Or am I keeping it simple and just doing rhinestones? I guess rhinestones aren't keeping it simple, but like, are we adding decals and then and then more epoxy and then rhinestones? Or are we just dropping into rhinestones? This is going to be a personal tumbler for me, I think. I say that all the time and then I don't ever keep them. I end up giving them away, but what am I going to do? I think we're doing just rhinestones. Oh yeah, see, somebody's first vote is just rhinestones by Kay. Kay was the first one to vote. She said rhinestones, and I was like, I was kind of leaning that way actually, as I'm sitting here really thinking about it. I'm going to keep it simple. We're just doing rhinestones. So I'm going to use the sea glass. Yes, so Dreamweaver is not a new design. It is under today's deals. It's been on the website for a while, but it matched today's. I think it matches today's magic mushroom mix so perfectly that that's why I said magic mushroom. Order one of these magic mushrooms and then add the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler into your shopping cart, and then use Magic M to get $2 off that sublimated tumbler. Okay. So we're going to go in. You know me, I'm never in a rush with these things. So I'm not going to be in a rush to get this all done at once. I am going to, where's my pencil? I'm going to do some of the blue. I'm going to do the darkest purple bits. And I think that this stone, I'm going to show you it on this. I think that this stone that's got the purple with the smoky topaz in it, as the outline for these guys. So I'm actually going to start. I don't know if do I want to do that? Hold on. I'm waffling. I've got sunflower. Girl, or eat the beans, Sandy. I'm telling you. Like, my memory still stinks, but I feel like it's night and day difference than even 2 weeks ago. Hair has you turning in circles. Girl, eat the beans. Okay, so inside sunflower. Let me go yell. Ooh, I almost dropped that whole bag of glass rhinestones. Holy farts. That was almost really bad. Where's my lid? Lid. There it is. Okay, I've got the blues. So I've got, this is sunflower. And then let's also venture over here to, well, let's just start with sea glass since I have it out. I don't need to drag nine sets out. Okay, so we're using sea glass. This is the glass rhinestone mix that we launched earlier in the week. Okay, there is about 60. Did I say 60? Yes, about 60 of these. You got 21 years on me. Girl, you're doing good. There's about 60 of this rhinestone mix left. I'm going to go in with the dark purple. Oh, do I want to go dark purple there, or do you want to go bright purple? Because I'm thinking, what do I want to do down here where it's like almost black purple? We're doing it. Okay, we're going to go in. Trying to decide how I want to do this. We're going to go right here. Because it lays as plays. Once I put it down, it's down. Okay. Right at this very tippity tip, I'm going to put the tiniest little purples right here. I should have my magnifying glass. I have my regular glasses on, but those magnifying goggles work so good. Okay. We're going to go little guys first. I probably would be working on my peacock, but he's upstairs. I have him next to my bed. Oh, what's going on there? I have the peacock next to my peacock feathers next to my bed so that at night, if sometimes my brain just can't work anymore, like can't sit in front of the computer and stuff anymore. So I'm like, still be protective, I'll just rhinestone. Okay, more on the other side. But I should keep it down here because I don't want to say I'm more likely. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the next size up, which is gonna be our little SS10s. That's the wrong color stone. No, it wasn't. That's right. SS10s. So remember, guys, tomorrow I'm probably going to be live. Going to go up a little bit. I'm going to be live a little bit earlier in the morning, doing tomorrow's live, because I'm taking the kiddos to SeaWorld with one of our good friends' families. Oh my gosh, this tumbler is going to be gorgeous. Skirt, skirt. Okay. I accidentally put a larger stone on, so I'm going to go grab one of those, bump it back down, size-wise, one more down. Okay, and then go. Oh, I love purple so much. Could go down to teenies. Okay, so I'm actually using the sea glass. So if you guys are just jumping in. Okay. Oh, for sure. To me, age is just a number. I see funny people posting funny things about like having like a best friend that's like 20 years younger. I'm like, easy. I had when I was 19, my best friend was 29 and we were like super close. Still are. She just lives far away and she moved to Seattle, and so we haven't seen each other in many years. She actually just texted me. She's like, here's your godson all grown up. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's do blue in here. So we've got some blue. I'm just gonna go and do this because I want this one because it's got the dark purple. This one I'm gonna probably go in with a lighter lavender. I kind of want to do this piece right here. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Okay, so this is like the crystal clear. I'm moving and scooting right now. Okay, so if you guys are just popping in, we actually mixed the magic mushroom on today's live, but right now I'm currently working and using the elegant, sorry, no. See, I'm doing the elegant lotus tumbler, and I'm using the sea glass rhinestones from the website. Okay, if you're new to doing this, y'all, we have a $5 toolkit bundle. It's $5 and you get the rhinestone picker pencil, which you can then cut in half and have two rhinestones. You can even cut it in thirds. I believe this one's cut in thirds. They can be, you don't need a big long pencil. So you can cut it in half or in thirds, and then you get multiple pencils out of it. And then it comes with a glue and a small rectangle and triangle tray. And that's $5. And then if you go and get today's rhinestone mix, the magic mushroom, there is a coupon code that will give you $2 off a sublimated tumbler. So what I'm working on is a tumbler that's been sublimated. It's a sublimated tumbler. And then we did 2 coats of epoxy over it. The first coat of epoxy got glitter. The second coat was just a coat of epoxy to make it nice and smooth. Bigger. There we go. Is that the same size? No. It's too big. I was right the first time. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, back to littles. Back to littles. So this is just done. I'm just using the crystal clears here. They're so pretty. So simple. I told you guys, this tumbler will go relatively quickly. The more detail, so for me, I'm going to do quite a bit of detail because I'm going to come in and do this little piece and this little piece, and then I'll probably drop the individual little sprinkles on there. So I feel like this is a very, very easy beginner's design to be able to you follow and create your own visual lines and effects. So pretty. Okay, I store my, so this one has epoxy on it that we just did yesterday. And so I store them upside down on their rims so that, because I don't want to put it on the butt because it could still indent because it's not fully cured. So there's that. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to jam because I got to go pick up my kiddo from preschool. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I might be live tonight. We'll see. Gotta get my kiddo from preschool. We, like I said, we mixed the magical mushroom. There's a photo that's on the website. Go to iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. This is the new one for today. The rhinestone mix I was just using on there, that was from a few days ago. That's the glass mix. Today is a resin rhinestone mix. This one's $12 for a 50-gram bag, so you get a significant portion of these. If you're doing a 20-ounce tumbler, top to bottom, full coverage, you need 2 bags. And then, but if you're just doing the rhinestone detailing, like what I'm doing, just kind of doing the edging and just accentuating the image and just creating a really pretty design, you probably just need 1 bag for your designs. 2 bags if you like to be sure. But if you buy today's magic mushroom, use this coupon code MAGICM to get $2 off the Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler. So we do sublimated tumblers. You pick your design and from the drop down, pick it as a sublimated tumbler. So if you want to get a tumbler that matches today's rhinestone mix, Dreamweaver, I think is perfect for it. So you can add Dreamweaver Sublimated tumbler to your order, add a magic mushroom to your order, and then use coupon code MAGICM, and it's going to make the Dreamweaver tumbler $2 off. The coupon code glitter50, glitter in all caps, 50, no spaces, just glitter50. That's going to get you 50% off all the glitter on the website, including all the glitter bundles. If it's just like 3 glitters in a bundle, that will also work for the 50% off coupon code. And then RBD Cardinal Glass and RBD Cardinal Resin are also active coupon codes that if you buy the bright Cardinal Glass or Resin Rhinestone by Design, you can get the holiday ho down for free. And you just use one or the other of those coupon codes. Those coupon codes are if you go to today's deals, if you want more information on those two coupon codes, I've gone over and over and over it for the last few days. So I'm not going to reiterate it all. But if you go onto today's deals on our website, there is an icon there that says codes and it says the RBD Cardinal codes. Just click on that and open it. It's red. It looks like red and has like candy canes and Christmas tree kind of branches around it. Open that. The description explains it in full. Okay. Yeah, grab your goodies and I will see you guys later. I may be live tonight. We'll see how it goes with the kiddos and the baby. But I will be live with you guys again sometime in the morning ish. Probably my guess would be around 9 o'clock. Because I've got to get out of here about 10:30 to go take my kids out to do some Christmas holiday fun things. We're doing SeaWorld. It's all decorated and done for Christmas. So we're gonna do fun ride the rides with our friends and do all the things. And then at night, just it's all Christmasy out and watch all the Christmas shows. And there's a lot of like performers like out singing. And the last time we were there, we just kept seeing they were walking around the whole park with this reindeer, with this pair of reindeers. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. All right. So I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.